Yeah, anyway. Now everything's gonna be messed up because of the sun. Gotta remember to do things so the sun is at my face. So, this is gonna be how to use a jack, how to set up a jack, and how to take off a tire. Now I'm using a hydraulic twist jack, and I'm using a 14,000 pound gross weight vehicle. Even though you end up using a scissor jack or even a lift in a shop, the principles are going to be the same. So the first thing you want to do is you want to find your lift point on your frame. This is a full frame, this is not a unibody, so you unibody people out there, or you miss this on the side of the road with 3 kids in the back seat of your car on the 401 with a flat tire, this is what you got to do. You got to find your lift points. Now it'll say in your user's manual where they are, and they'll be marked on your frame typically. Ideally, a lift point is right in front of the tires on the suspension. So for my truck, you can see that tit sticking down, that's a lift point, and you can see in reference to where my tire is, and the front tire would be the same. I'll have a lift point under here somewhere. Where am I? Have a lift point under here somewhere, right behind the tire. Now first thing you want to do is find your lift point. You want to check for level on your ground if you can. Like me, I can move my truck, so I'll find where the ground is most level and park my truck where it needs to be. If you're on a highway or something and you don't have that opportunity, do what you can with what you got, but you got to make sure everything is level as possible. Now keep this in mind, the top of your jack, no matter what jack you have, if it's a good one, will have some kind of ability to adjust for super slight angle, but you still have to worry about pressures in your jack coming out. So the next thing you want to do is you want to chalk your wheels. You can use pretty much anything. Got up too fast. That was fun. I haven't done that in a long time. So there are tools you can use. There's things you can buy to chalk your wheels, but essentially you want to put something on each side of your tire so your car doesn't roll. When you lift up your jack, the car may have a tendency to roll forward or back, and then the jack will kick out and the thing will come crashing down. So you need to chalk your tires. So I've got the front and the back tire chalked on every tire except the one that I'm working on. So that's the corner, as you guys know, will be up in the air. So I got the front and back chalked. Got a piece of wood on the front of that one, and a brick behind that one, and a brick and a stone behind that one. Bricks and stones work the best because they don't slide, they catch. But you can use pretty much anything. Don't use a pop can or a pen, you know, like, be smart about it. Okay. Yeah, like a lighter or a pair of gloves as a chalk or a screwdriver or something. Yeah. Find some bricks kicking around or some logs that are flat that aren't going to roll around on you. What's next? Set your foundation. Now there's a height. I'll show you. Let me set my foundation. I don't have my gloves on. So you've got a clean surface. See, I just swept it all out. I tried, that was the last one. This is what happens when you use bricks and the ground isn't level. So with concrete slabs or bricks, the weight of the brick is when the brick sits like this. This is not weight bearing. That is not weight bearing brick. That is a weight bearing brick. Okay? It's the same with those ones. Weight bearing is this way. Strongest point is here. Can you even see that? Strongest point is there. So underneath the frame that I'm using. Something like that. It doesn't have to be neat and pretty. I'm making it neat and pretty because I'm trying to make a video, and I'm kind of a little ADD like that, so everything's got to be square and lined up. So tip number one, when you're using, if you have a big screwdriver like this, cool, keep it in your trunk. If you don't, buy one. They're like $5. They're good for all kinds of stuff. See, now I need two hands. Don't ever rest this directly on the frame. Just don't do that. Just don't do that. Find something. Piece of wood is ideal because it's soft and it squishes in and it lifts beautifully. And I make it long like this to spread the weight out. So I'll show you how this is gonna work. No, this isn't gonna work like that. Hold on.